I got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, do you wanna dance? Yeah, I'm hot-blooded. I'm hot-blooded. What is up, people? Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Are we building this like little herpy-derpy here on FNGR, or are we not, man? Throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak, man. Throw those A's in the chat right now, and happy Friday and happy first day of September to everybody. What is good, man? Oh my goodness, super low volume on FNGR. Freaking FNGR, what's going down, man? When are they gonna give us this money? Well, be dang it, boy. Indra, what is up? Northwest, always good to see you here. Zephram, what is up, my boy? Kevin D, Green Mountain, always good to see you guys here. What's up, Mikey? Oh, man. What else do we got in the house, man? Thank you guys for coming by. Really, really appreciate everybody. Origin, what's up, my dude? Anyway, man. So we're expecting some economic data to be released today. Are they going to end our lives or what? Right? We're going to be looking at... oh, did we get stuff already out or no? Today. Let's see, today. Non-farm payrolls. Oh, damn. Oh, dude, Tony Rodriguez, my bro. Dude, that means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much, dude. And that's all you say, just thank you for streaming. My bro, dude. Is there anything I can do for you, though? You don't want me to look at it? You don't want me to look at a thing? But I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. What's up, Off-Grid Gorilla? Man, do you really think we can't celebrate the shorties, brother? We can't celebrate the shorties. Jonna, what is good? Good to see you here, Flame. No, you didn't, bro. You called out of work just for the stream today. It's a Friday, though. Usually these streams are a little bit slower. The Friday streams. I'm learning a lot in general from you, and it's really appreciated. Tony, I really appreciate that, man. You are amazing, my brother. Thank you so much. I'm actually reading this non-farm payroll read. Damn. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Let's see what the markets are saying. They're still kind of balanced. You know, we actually ended up getting that top side that we were looking for on the SPY, though. Heavy resistance right within this area. Just yesterday, we were talking about let's see, 453.51 to 454.16. Oh man, we went right up to the 453.67. So I mean, not bad for the read, right? So I guess I mean, this is kind of a lot of pressure already. I'm wondering if the overall markets are not really liking what they kind of just saw there. We're gonna have to figure this out, team. We're gonna have to take a look at this and prepare. Let's see. So the Friday is the shorty day. Oh man. Technically, yeah, right. Mondays and Fridays are historically to be read. Tom R, what's up, man? Happy Friday to you. Big B, happy morning. Happy Friday to you and good morning. Oh man. Rosy gray glasses. So let's see, Finger is less than 1/3 of yesterday. For the first half hour. Jeez. That's really low. What I'm excited about, at least, is that it was able to maintain upside of its $5 mark, right? Since yesterday we were looking at a close of $5. It was getting really close, there, and my cash finally cleared. And the moment I pressed go on 42 here to get long ASRE, 43.69 was immediately there. I made that happen, guys. No, I'm just kidding. It really didn't even fill. I am currently still waiting for the damn fill. So, oh man. So Daryl, what is good? Good thing we don't have to worry about Monday. Shh, don't say that out loud, man. Now Tuesday's gonna hear that. Dude. So Flame saying, can we look at ALT? I feel like it will consolidate slowly to the upside. Flame, that's another one that we were looking at just oh, look, it's nice. 43.87 now, going slightly further than the 42 that Arca wants for his buy-in. Cool. All right, just to make sure, you guys. Literally, I just went long, money settled, yay, and then immediately went up to 43.69. So if we should ever all just like buy all at once at one target, that like we'll all miss it so hard that it'll probably squeeze, right? So dude. Right. That what was it? ALT? Man, NVOS dropping. What the hell? Yes, we can look at ALT for sure. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least it went beyond our target. Yikes. We were talking about a lower end of 2832. This is consistent to someone removing their position. And also, this is what I meant. This is what I meant by trying to get the retracement back to around 16 or 15. But at this, man, this is kind of slow. I mean, this is kind of scary here. You know, my brother described it one time. He's like, man, this stock ADTX, he said that thing went up like Superman the ride in Six Flags. Oh man, and it just capitulation right after. Oh man, so yeah, dude, ALT, and you know what? One of my master students asked me to take a look at this ticker that I have so much trouble with. I have to be honest, man. Right. So you know what? I'm not gonna just. I'm not gonna just. I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of holders within the NVOS thing, right? Oh, jeez. Okay, let me pull it up again. And let me look at a shorter time frame. Okay, so there is, let's see. I mean, with all respect here, there is a support coming up. Let me see if it's focused towards the upside or the. Okay, I think it actually is focused towards the upside. Let me kind of adjust that support target. I think it's 1652. 1652. To, let's see, the bottom part. I'm sorry, to the top side of 1698. Okay. So okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. And I'm not saying that it's gonna just like bounce and reject there, and then it, you know, everybody's a millionaire. I'm saying that this could be a temporary bounce. So in case there is, you know, any type of like hope, then I think that this bounce can lead to the price action either back at the 1958 or within it, right, to this resistance point here, to the inflections. Actually, inflection was really 1958, but I mean to the secondary inflection zone to 2055. So if there is that potential there, I would skedaddle here from the paper trade. So the initial plan, I guess the retail bulls were not as strong, or I don't know if NVOS is actually coming up with another news catalyst. Isn't that like something that's? Please let me know in the chat if that's true. I think somebody said that there's another like tier to the news that's gonna be released. Oh, nice, Welby, it came back. Hell yeah. Let me see. Dude, thank you. I want to know if I got I'm getting filled partials though. I'm gonna do one bit at a time. Oh, I still haven't gotten filled. What the heck? So I think I'm gonna do like 3 orders to complete maybe another 3,000 share. What? Wait a second. Let's see. Oh man. Yeah, it's still not grabbing it, but it's okay. So yeah, the initial, the bulls weren't able to maintain their strength enough to go up to the, not even the minimum target that I spoke about, of a higher probability of 2832. So this breakout here, this is what I initially meant, right, on the first tweet that I put out, that we would make, you know, according to our plan, we were going to make the breakout and resist from this range here, and then come back to where I believed was going to be around 15 cents. But at this rate on the hourly chart, that could actually be consistent to around 1428, 1423 to 1439. I mean, if it is true that we're going to come back and, you know, test the newly converted resistance from the triangle, you know, into a support. So if we do get that, you know, I guess it was always in the cards to do that, and it was at a pretty respectable place to break out of this triangle. It's all kind of in a sense textbook. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Zephram saying there's supposed to be some news and a buyback rumor for NVOS, a Saudi partnership. Oh, okay. Ernie, what is good, man? Good morning to you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming on by. Morty Bojangles, what's up, man? You just arrived. Any idea if GNS will rise now and until the dividend is issued? When is that news coming out? I think people said next week. Is that supposed to be released on Tuesday? And also, what the hell happened to the count of the shares, right? That every single short seller in human history had to forfeit their position and you know. Sebastian. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me, bro? Sebastian is a different animal now. His HODL library is diminishing. Cha-ching! Money! GNS. We have to take a look at ALT, but let me see GNS. Let's see GNS. We can. Let's see. I think I had it here. Yeah. Nice. Another one. Yeah, GNS is literally the same formation that's happening within the other ticket, which is NVOS. Oh damn! It came back to test that. This is literally what I meant, team. Let me see if in the 4 hour. Yeah, see, this is what I meant. I mean, technically, yeah, 102 would have been the buy-in. It's sitting at 107. Right. I spoke about a potential 107 entry, but that, you know, I guess that from like $2. I mean, I would not just go in. No, I would not just go in. Why? Because we need to, there's still 2 hours left to close this 4 hour candle upside of this support. So let me see, what date was this? Friday and Friday? Yeah, this would be an 8 hour close. And I would honestly feel safest if it was a 12 hour close. So we have 1 4 hour iteration closing upside of that support. This is going to be the second one. If we can get another 4 hour close upside of this conversion zone, then that would be enough to put in some risk in the table, right? So, and then that would be conditional. So you have to be very, very careful when you're trying to enter price after this type of decline. This shocks the asset, and there's absolute fear applied to the entire trade. Right, so I mean, first of all, let's see. Yeah, we're getting critically oversold here on a lot of time frames. I think that 4 hour is, and the 3 hour, yeah, that's way oversold. Bi-hourly oversold, and there's a slight upside pivot here coming up on the still correction. Yeah, that there's consolidation. Like you have like upside downside, like in different time frames, and when you see that, that usually is consistent of like a consolidation phase or a confirmation phase, right? You would need to stick around within this area first to see if the bulls can hold, right? And if the bears are done covering. Green Mountain, yeah. Oh, dude, that's totally public. Hold on, let me see if I can get it up for you. And you know, I still have to add a couple to that list because I'm currently using. Whoa, gotta drop that volume. Because I'm currently using Sun Tzu's The Art of War as a strategy book right now, and was strongly recommended. So I was like, okay, well, oh my goodness, are you serious? That's freaking really loud. Wow, is that? Like, where's that sound coming out of? Hold on just a sec. That should be my damn interface. Oh my goodness. Sound. Yeah, that's curious. Hold on. Well, all right. I don't hear the sound outside. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, team. I'm just like wowed by this like huge boom that's just gonna wake up the little guy. Like, I don't want that to happen. And also, I should probably make it a little cooler in his room because this guy's, he's like waking up an hour earlier every day. Damn, are you serious? Wow. Hold on, team. Sorry. Dude, that's annoying. What the heck is going on with my sound? That's here's a wild question because I'm still not used to the Windows platform. Can one app be connected to a different sound source than the main sound source? Please let me know in the chat if you know that answer. I guess I can say that my NVIDIA card has a sound driver and I am connecting it via HDMI to one of the monitors. Oh, so you could do that. Zephram is saying that Windows is just weird like that. Oh, man. That is super annoying. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to take my phone link off because I can't have that. That's really loud. Okay, and there goes that. Yeah, sorry, team. I just want to make sure that I don't wake up my kid. Like, that's a huge, like, for every single text message that I would get, like, forever. Okay. So, but yeah, I was telling you that I'm using the, and then in another book, Tom Hugard, I think, The Best Loser Wins. I need to add those to my list. But let me see. Hold on just a sec. Let me give you this link here and put it up on the chat. So this link that I just posted there, this is that's my Amazon affiliate, my store link, right? Or the storefront link, whatever that is. So click on that and you'll be able to see like all the books that I've read thus far, and yeah, I would really consider that. Green Mountain, not a problem. Very happy to help. The Fozman, what's up? Good morning. I have my students outside today. No one will know that I am listening to you. Right. I forgot you were a coach, right? Athletics. For physical education. Oh my goodness. So yeah, definitely check that out, you guys. And let me go back in here and see if I had anything else. Okay, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. All right, so yeah, don't be fooled by this on GNS. Okay, we're in the validation process. It's all good. We have lots of resistance on the way that can create lots of bounces to the downside first. Okay, for example, this right here, the NOT 618 at 1. The NOT 382 at 110. In particular, the entire golden pocket, right? From 110 to 113, that's an enormous area of resistance. And then you know, likely come back and retest these areas here. Just don't lose your patience here. We, as far as my strategy is concerned, I definitely tend to use confirmations. I won't go in unless it is confirmed. SPY. Oh, you know what? Okay, 4 PE teacher. Gotcha, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming by. Danny Gonzalez saying no, Dad. You know what? Why don't we do that, dude? That's a good. Okay, that's a good idea. Let me pull up here the. Let me see the hourly chart actually, or 30-minute, one of those. The hourly chart. Let me get up some moving averages here, and I can. Let me see. Okay, I just want to see where the moving averages are according to the SPY. Okay, so let me see the 5-minute. Current support at the EMA 21. Okay, potential resistance at 452.75. Hold on. Okay, we're getting overall a bunch of wicks here. It's showing a little bit of weakness in the market. But this would have been the reversal point for that. The opposition of this. The opposition of this is this here, and that would show strength. But, hold on. Okay, let me pull up the EMAs now. I want to see if we can catch. I want to see if we can catch some type of scalp using the 0 DTE options chain, which I promise you is like, if you don't have your risk management in play and absolutely bulletproof, do not engage. 0 DTEs are very dangerous. That's a 0 day to expiry options. Okay, for 452.47 to 452.33 is an area of support. Okay, so let me just mark that there. Let me do 452.48. Let me mark that there and look at the shorter time frames. Consistent to the EMA 7 there, and near the EMA 7 there too. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at the chain on the SPY. Okay, let's see. SPY options chain, and okay. Let me bet on calls. Okay, so instantly, let's see the open interest. Instantly, the 455 strike, it's an out of the money call, is popping up to me, right? It has 34,000 in open interest, and this one is the one that has the highest open interest. If not, it would be the 454 strike, 0 DTE. I think it would have to be that one, man. I mean, to tell you the truth, in my personal strategy for options, I tend to get a little closer to at the money, right? So the fact that this has a delta of 26.75, I really don't like it. So it would probably have to be the 453 strike that has a delta of 44.50. And I would like to catch that at this target, 452.48. Let me see. Let's give it a range, 452.48 to 452.35. Yeah, to 452.35. Let me see that. Okay, and now let's see. So that should be it looks like they're running around $55 a pop. Okay, we have an alert here set for 452.48. Let's see. I hated that I only have like 1 day trade on that. 1 day trade left. Yesterday, you know, after I came back, I just scalped 0 DTE options for a 100 and some odd percent change, percent move to the upside yesterday, using both longs and puts. So many plays, most are interesting the first 30 minutes after open. ADTX could be my pick to re-enter now. Oh man, that is a dangerous one, man. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it's good that we didn't enter this at that 452.67 or whatever it just dropped to. And the reason why is because you can clearly see that there is some convergence here of a price action versus some moving average or something up there. These candles here being that resistance. So let me undo that. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, that was me. Meaning that I moved it up by accident. Let's see if we can get a resistance touch at 452.96. So then if we can get that resistance grab, we'll come back to this area here at 452.48 to 452.35. We'll get long the options contracts here and ride this back up to the area of 453.68. That could be about a 30-minute, maybe to 1 hour move. Maybe less. Here it goes. Here. Oof. There we go. Okay. That would be one entry. Second entry needs to be hit at 452.35. Okay, let's do that there. Okay, there's the second entry. All right, so stop loss, let's go ahead and measure that. It averaged out to maybe around here, the center, right? So it's already looking good. I would have a stop loss at the inflection zone, right? So maybe at, I'm going to keep a very tight stop. So not even a percent. I'm not willing to lose anything on this. I mean, of course, it'll lose a few bucks there, but I'm not willing to do that. Okay, so far the bounce is okay. All right. This is the 453 strikes. SPY. Let's see how hard we can get this thing to bounce to the upside. But if too much pressure is applied, team, then you know. Let's look at the 5-minute. Messing around with the targets. Still maintaining. Let's go ahead and put the long position on there. Just like this. And we have the stop loss set right here at 450.21. Let's man, could I really? Could I? That'd be sweet. If we can make a move up to that side, I think if the damn non-farms let us, let's try it. Oh, right, let me check if I did. Thanks, dude. Thanks for asking. Let me see. Let's see what's up. No way, I still haven't gotten filled. And where is it? Wow. Is that 4203? Get out of here with that. Like, that is a terrible excuse, man. How am I not filled? 4203, what? How dare you? Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get that bounce. Oh man, so much suppression. The oppression is real. Right, remember that one time I told you that I was going to make it a little cooler for my baby boy? Never did. Gotta do it now. I really want to see if we found that floor there, man. That would be really cool. I'm not going to lie, it was a really aggressive entry. Man, I'm still waiting to get filled there. Still freaking waiting for that fill. I can't believe it. Still waiting for Philip. Daily high target for ASRE. Wow. I need to go over that again. I forgot what I said in my video. Okay, so. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and look at that range. Let me make sure to just leave this here at the end so that we know that that is where the dreadful position is. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. No big deal. All good. Okay, so let's see. So ASRE, it knows that Arca is right at 42. And it is just it's not gonna do it. Right? So as far as the daily range, let's see. GNS at 116. Got that bounce? Nice. What was the entry from yesterday? I also forgot where we said to get long. Was it 104? 105? And oh right, we were talking about, okay, I'm starting to remember. We got the closure here of the bullish engulfing with the hammer candle, right? So it's a bullish buy formation here. And we also got the monthly closure with the validation candle. We have a bullish engulfing on the monthly led to a confirmation candle for an upside continuation. Moving on to the bi-monthly, we got that similar close of the bullish engulfing with the hammer now in the validation candle. And then on the quarterly chart, 3-month, we're 28 days from closing a bullish engulfing with the hammer. That is insane. That is nuts. Arca, do you have a minimum amount of shares to buy in the OTC to help offset the fees? Not a minimum amount of shares. It would be a minimum percentage gain. So if I can see a gain that will lead me to a 15% or more move, then I will do it. And what broker are you using? And there's going to be a different fee for short and long. Okay, so ALT bounced from this support zone. Sorry, I forgot what we were saying here. GNS, right? Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah, we were talking about a potential resistance. That's a lot. Oof. Wow. It passed a 113. This is a very good sign, actually. If we can get a pullback into the golden pocket between the 113 and 110, that'd still be pretty nice. resistance coming up between 121 and 127. And then I guess we have to see how far these relief bounces can take us to. Very, very convincing crossover here on the bi-hourly RSI. You're crossing upside of the SMA 14 and in the gravitational zone. This is leading towards an upside, and it looks like we're prepping a bullish crossover on the MACD as well. Upside momentum, and there is a balance of volatility. So if we're starting to kind of diminish here in volatility, that means that we're potentially approaching a resistance. But you never know with FOMO, man. Kitties never die. What's up? Welby, we were looking at potential high for ASRE. That's right. That's right. I don't know about. Remember, I was saying that we had a slight upside pivot, but mostly consolidation. So yeah, I still very much mean that. But if we do get this upside touch, then I would be expecting a 47.10 to 50.44. And today's high already reached 44.50. That's I love how it just came up slightly upside of this candle here on the 5 days. So that top side was 44 and 45.50, just a one and a half tick. That's not always the best sign, right? But I think oh, it's at 42. Did I get filled? Let's see. Did I get filled? Stop with the crap. Did I get filled? I have not. I guess I need a wick to go to 41.99. But this is very much the problem that a lot of people were experiencing, right? Getting long this asset at all. Like, it's so hard to get it's so hard to locate shares here. And that in and of itself, it makes me super bullish. As there's likely something here, man. Batter, what's up? Arca, what would your favorite entry pick be at the moment for a quickie? That's what I'm trying to do with the SPY, right? But honestly, it's like the worst timing to try to trade that when we have an economic report, right? But just to put together like a kind of a little bit of a whatever play, right? So we have a stop loss set in here. 0 DTE options on the SPY is incredible. All right, I got enough juice to enter and scale down one more shot before I get stopped. So let me see if we could actually, if I can reach down to 451.16, I'll average in a little more and then keep the same stop. Let's put it in there. But yeah, the thing is that we have an economic report. It's not we shouldn't be trading. Not even we should be observing, if anything, even in paper trades. The volatility from payroll, that makes things go up and down like crazy. And it really does show, man. I mean, look at this. We opened today at 451.52. Price action went up to 453.64, all the way down to 450.36. I mean, the swings are real. It went down to the pre-market low. And we surpassed the previous day high. That's that's just so much crap happening. But to be very honest with you, Batter, it would always be. I think the answer would always be the SPY. I mean, dude. Let me put it to you this way. The move that I did yesterday from 451 485 to 65 to 452.83. That was a 70% trade on option. Nice. I just got filled on ASRE for partial. And look at this at 4160. Yeah, you better, bruh. I didn't get filled my entire position. Well, I mean, I'm gonna scale in because I don't know, right? So in this case, now my next buy order is gonna come in here at, let's see. I mean, can we reach it? It would be amazing to reach all the way back down to 39.69, but let's be real, right? So 40.55 to 40.90 could be my next long zone. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in right now. Let's see, 40.90. And I definitely will. Mojo, dude, I love how it goes Mojo, yo, yo, yo. CTNT has a small float of 290,000 and a float shorted at 46. Man, that is gonna get mangled around. Okay, oh, right. Hold on, team. Let me just put in my next buy order here. I said 40.90. Let's see. Can we just get, man, fidelity is like the slowest thing in the freaking world. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put a limit order in. At 40.90. Let's do it. Okay, jeez, hold on. It's 40.90. Okay. Here it goes. Okay, so I have my order in for 40.90. And I think I would be entirely bagged up from there. So I think that would be my max entry here. I think I'm going to just stop there. Let's see. So I'm just being as transparent as I can with everyone, right? I'll just be as honest as I could be and tell you exactly what I'm doing in my simulator trade. Okay, yeah. So far I am long 9,476 shares of ASRE, and I am waiting for 600 more shares to be loaded at 40.90, and that would, let's see, and that would mark off my 10,000 share block. So that would be a 10,076 total shareholding, right? So I think it, okay, 41.20. Nice. Let's get it. You can't use 0 DTE options in Fidelity? Are you using, I wonder if they maybe separate things by, do you have permission to, actually, what, like your level of options trading also matters, I think. But I don't know if that's only to move you from covered calls into, for long calls and long puts. Let's see what happens. Any catalyst on Steve? Are you talking about an ASRE? Sorry, Steve Martinez, were you asking me about a catalyst on ASRE? Yeah. So what I'm looking at here is, if there is a fundamental catalyst to be announced, it may be announced soon, because that's usually what happens when we have this massive back test, right? So volatility versus momentum on a 5-day with a 100% upside accuracy is telling us that we have an average performer of 435% to the upside, which is indicative of a 50-44, right? But the upper bound of the first standard deviation being a 1300% move, that's kind of what has my eyes open here. And this, you know, the firing of the signal already went off at 9 cents, and that was a move from 9 cents to around currently where we're sitting at about 390. I'm sorry, yeah, about 395% up, almost to the 435% mean. And that's why I was saying earlier that we may be able to face a 47.10 to 50.44 resistance today. Let's see. So I know that Off Grid Gorilla has been doing some due diligence in ASRE, but I don't think we have a fundamental catalyst in line just yet myself. But like I said, these types of setups usually kind of front run potential announcements, which is why, like, you know, Frank B, if you know who he is, right? Frank Benedetto, he said in a space call to me once, he goes, man, all respects to you and your statistical abilities. He goes, man, this guy Arca, he could probably statistically tell you when I'm gonna take a shit. And he goes, he'll probably know before I do. Oh man. So yeah, so just to put it to you that way, oftentimes when I get a read like this and a massive upside like these, that's usually looked at, it's paired with some type of catalyst, right? But like I said, I don't think we have a catalyst in line, or at least the company from my knowledge hasn't posted anything. But I'm curious to see why we have such a huge back test ready. And this is where a lot of people are like, how could you know that they're going to announce something before whatever? Well, measuring volatility and momentum is measuring psychology, and it's also measuring human behavior at its very core, right? So I'm literally taking taking note of every time we had a specific criteria. So in this case, anytime that we have contracted to this critical low and expanded to the upside, paired with stochastic with an upside pivot, that has led to some pretty nice upside moves, of which all of them were green in sequence, right? So those probabilities then get added, and you have this data set over here. So that tells me that there is something cooking, and we don't know about it just yet, but statistically speaking, it's saying that there could be something. So that's oh man, you know what I mean? He takes a dump every day. Dude, I'll probably get a metric to the minute. If I knew his entire like workings, I could probably do that to anyone. Oh, dude, it really depends on what you eat. So I would need to take enough data from you, at least for 5 to 10 years of eating habits and all kinds of things. And yeah, I could probably calculate when you're gonna poop. And you'll be out there like, wait a second, did he just say I was gonna wait? I gotta go poop now. Dude. So Tesla, let's see. Dude, the coffee is a good bowel mover, man. Steve Martinez saying, looks like a short squeeze ASRE, saucer bottom and stair stepping pattern. Hey man, that's a saucer bottom. I like it. Dude. Oh man. Oh. Oh, good times, brothers. Good times. Okay, I still haven't gotten filled the last portion of my shares. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, Tesla. Oh, ooh, what's going down with that? And is it broader market influenced? It definitely is. Look at the SPY continuing to fall here. All right, team. I'm actually going to force a cover on my long calls. If we start failing the four, I mean, this is the support. You know, this is the ground. So if we start failing this, I will close position at just upside of 441.40, maybe 451.40, and then play the put side, marking of like barely any loss at all, and flip it. But this is the floor, okay? So let's just see if we can get that bounce to the upside still, okay? Usually the inflection zones, man, that's the best entry sometimes. Very risky though. Did the longs and shorts declare a ceasefire in no. What? We're sitting at 511. That doesn't seem so. Let's see. I mean, we're sitting upside of $5. That's not exactly that. You know, that's not exactly white flag material here. You know. I think if there's going to be more pressure applied, we would need to really combat the 560 zone, and that would be like surrender. Yeah, super low volume, but remember it's Friday. Usually Fridays tend to present this type of price action, very slow. Not every, you know, it's just people take breaks. 60,000 in volume. And yeah, so as far as Tesla, this is absolutely influenced by the broader market. So let's find out where we have a support bottom here. Well, there is one at 247.41. But we actually I would adjust that to 246.62. That's a very temporary support though. Let me mark that off again. 246.52, 247.31. It's based off of this here. I know. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to see. All right. So let me just make it larger here. Right. It's based off of this bottom side here in June. All these support touches here. This bottom wick from yeah, also in June. And yeah, resistance touches here and support touches all through June. So that could be a temporary bounce zone. So if it does bounce from there, that'd be very nice. But to tell you the truth, I feel like this still has more juice to fall. And man, that would have been incredible to play a put side on this. And I'm wondering if it's beyond. I'm wondering if it's actually beyond broader market influence. Like, why is this actually selling off? Here's the other support, 243.45 to 244.56 on Tesla. So currently there is massive. Everything is nosediving here. And let me see the 15-minute or 30-minute even. Okay, everything is getting critically oversold here. The 15-minute is starting to show a little bit of curvature here, which means relief is coming. I see the 5-minute. Yeah, the 5-minute is starting to curve too. So let's see if we can get one more shot at the downside to at least complete this 246.52 to 247.31. At least that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I would really like a 5 and a ladder 6. I mean, we're at the 4th ladder. That's already a potential reversal. But you start to get better signs for reversal at ladder number 5 and 6, especially if it reaches up to 9. Man, that would be the best. But this is a huge drop here. I'm talking multiple points. So 260.53 to 248. That was a slam dunk put or short play. That was ridiculous. Somebody just made mad cash. Arca, Sensei, Alt, please, really liking this and want to see. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so 4 hour. This is what I was kind of looking at the last time. right? So let's see it. Let's pair it. Remember that we do have a resistance coming up. And it looks like the shorter time frames are actually pushing pretty nicely to the upside. Hold on, let me see and validate that. Okay, we're in the bullish control zone on the 30-minute. We still haven't read. Volatility is increasing here. I'm not sure if this man, this is very close to getting changed up. Let me see. Wow. So it just hasn't read it yet. So if we do have an upside pivot on the hourly, the bi-hourly is getting that read too. The 3-hour has a slight upside, and okay, I think I think there's enough thrust for me to see the highest probability at 269 to 275 so far. Let me see the moving averages. Okay, well, that's probably why we're facing a lot of pressure. Let me see this in the 8-hour and also in the hourly time frame. Actually 6 hours, let's see, and 12. Okay, your daily EMA 21 is landing perfectly at 269 at the 1.618. I think we may be able to reach that today. And if we do reach 269 here, that the upside momentum on the 8-hour, it still has an upside from the last pivot. Okay, so here's my final thesis. It is on an upward trajectory, but it's also consolidating right now. So, and seeing that this asset has the potential to consolidate for days, let alone then I hope that's not the case, but it is increasing volatility too. Okay, so overall upside trajectory, right? But more consolidation than anything. This is very slow. Let me see. So on a 10-day average, you have 760,000 shares exchanged. That is very slow. Okay, I just got long the second area at the SPY. So this is that the stop loss is going to get hit, and I will probably just flip short. Right? We just got that secondary entry. So now let's go ahead and make sure that we have that alert for stop. And let me go ahead and order triggers the next. Actually, no, I'm going to wait for a clean stop out. All right. So anyway, so Tesla, yeah, if we I'm sorry, was I at Tesla or where was I? Alt, sorry. Man. Yeah, brother, this one's very slow. Like I feel so weird telling you that, hey, you know what? Kill it. Let's get it. And then you're just going to be waiting here for years for this thing to go to the upside. This I like that it tapered off as slow as it did, but I feel like it has a lot of pressure to the upside. What is there something fundamentally ready for this to be announced? Okay. Yeah, I'm not even sure if this has a reason to run, does it? The percentage from here to the daily resistance that I just spoke about at the 269, that would be about a 3% move to the upside. It's still not quite worth it. Not even to the EMA 50. Actually, let me see the daily. Wow, it would need to make another inflection move. Okay, I'm gonna put the resistance up here. in the event to where it does favor this area, right to the where we drew the 1 fib. So now measuring that upside, let's see. That would be 11 or 12%, and then 14.5% with a topside probability of around 17%. But how long is that going to take? So let's see, on average, this moved to this. Okay, and what does that measure? Hold on. 17% move took 4 days. So by the end of the week, next week, if the momentum continues, then we can be upwards of 290. Currently sitting at 263 or 61. Oh man. I mean, the opportunity is there. It is there, but it's just to have to wait an entire week for 17%. Unless volatility starts entering this, then yeah, there would be. I mean, it's ready. It really is ready for an upside. I see it. The daily, you know, we're still, man, and we're decreasing in volatility too, brother. Yeah, I think the opportunity is there. I think the upside is there. But like I said, it's moving so slow. Like this would be like a good, what would you call it? This would be kind of a good passive swing play. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Let's see, Arca, you think I missed my entry point on what did we say about Fubo just yesterday? Let's see, when it goes quick. Just had an earnings beat, and all past runs have been following an earnings beat. Oh, okay, so the earnings came in yesterday. Okay, that would be something to measure, right? So for example, earnings beat on the day you opened here, and it moved 11% to the upside on this earnings read. This earnings read, had about a 6% pump. This one looks like it was a little bit, a little higher. Let's see. About a 14% upside. This one looks really big. 84% on that earnings. This earnings was really big too. It rallied all the way to the next earnings. Damn. So technically that moved up around 249%. But it also moved up on earnings misses. It even moved up here for about a 6 to 7% move to the upside. This one capitulated hard, first 14% before then rising 48%. Yeah, I would really need to study this, dude. I am very curious to what you're saying. Actually, this earnings beat fell. This was an entire miss on that beat. And this one made a pretty, well, I mean, it didn't open there, actually. It opened up here. So earnings report, capitulation, and then gained 28% after it capitulated. This one was a nice run. See what I'm doing here? I would actually just start taking note of every single time that there's been an earnings beat. And then based off of all of these reads, I would mark off the duration and how and the upside thrust based on the earnings beat. And then I would create a sample. I'm sorry, from the sample set, I would create a data set here to tell me what the average move is to the upside. Because there is a lot of, there's variance, right? There's heavy variance within this. Some of them negative, some of them positive. Spy is about to get wrecked. I love it. There. Oh, okay. Well, there is an inflection zone at 450.36. Okay. Yeah, man. So, like for example, this already, like this would be one of those weird, one of those outliers, right? Because it all, man. Hold on. So we got the earnings call, and price action has already lost. This is one of the biggest reads that I've seen lose. 23% after gaining almost 10% right after the call, right? So well, what I'm afraid of is that as the lower it goes, yes, it does reach to some pumps, but oftentimes these pumps just lead to a new lower high, right? Like this, like in a macro scale, they just keep on diminishing and diminishing, because I think that people that are still holding up here are trying to gain exit from any pump that they can get, which then creates more and more fear and creates a new lower target for the asset. Like, I don't know if that's the case. I would really need to backtest this. But like I said, man, the opportunity is there, and especially since you called out the earnings, the earnings rises. So I'm wondering, like from here, you know, to the earnings high, which was, or the earnings opening, which was at about 306. I'm wondering if the 306 would then just lead to, you know, to a further upside here to maybe that SMA 100 at around 384. So if somebody was playing earnings on this, then you would mark off a 25% gain after losing 25%. Damn it. Tesla. Oh, nice. It bounced right off of our zone. So yeah, that's what I was saying here, team. I was saying that this would be a temporary, this would be a temporary bounce zone. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get it, right? But you know, oftentimes this can play out as a potential dead cat. The SPY is also bouncing off of its inflection, and I wonder if this is why we're actually getting that bounce. Let's see. Yeah, it's bouncing off the inflection. Okay. All right. I'll take it, but let's just see where the resistance is going to be, right? Okay, here's the resistance range. In a very short term. 248.70. That's a little too high. Hold on. To 249.56. What could, I mean, I don't know this, right? I don't know this at all, but what could be happening is potentially this. But we will see, because this is a clear overreaction from what happened in jobs, whatever that was. CTNT was no way, dude. I hate IPOs. They not enough historical data, right? Yeah, I did. August 1st, and it's converting the EMA 21 on the daily. We're barely getting the read here on the moving averages. Yeah, this is probably set to make a crazy upside after a short-term downside. Let me see. Yeah, short-term downside here. I think I could also see it from the daily. I would say 270 to 268 drop, which would be consistent to this tiny gap here, and that would lead to an upside. The 15-minute time frame, I'm sorry, the 5-minute time frame was suggesting downside. So this is that temporary loading zone that we're getting literally right now. And then from there, 30-minute time frame upside pivot on the hourly, bi-hourly, no, barely an upside, but it's already there. Okay, so yeah, short-term move towards the upside, increasing volatility. I do think that if we do get that really tiny entry there, that there could be a shot here to obviously test the high of day at 325, and I'll give it the top side resistance of 342. But again, this has a lot of people here, around $6 or $7, and it also has a lot of people here where I just spoke about at 342 or 332. Jay Abrams, what's up, man? Good to see you here. For which one was it? Finger? FNGR. Yeah. Well, FNGR sitting at 511, right? So yeah, what's happening here? I'm not sure if you were here yesterday, but yeah. So we were expecting. We were talking about a loading zone yesterday, located at 482 per this the range, right? 482 to 504. As you can see here on the OHLC, hovering over that candle, the low came in perfectly at 482 and we bounced. So what's happening is that we're starting to validate the support conversion from the triangle, right? So this is now the new support area. We need to make sure that we can, honestly, closing here a 12-hour to daily candle upside of this conversion, it would be bullish enough and also a pretty good statement here set by the asset for a continuation to the upside. Potential little cup and handle, little ridiculous formation there, and also a potential inverse head and shoulders, which is a traditional way to breaking out of descending formations. Meme Ticker Watch, what's up, man? How's it going? Where's AMC at? What is it doing to us? All right, yeah, it's moving on up. Let's see if we get that resistance at 248.70 to 249.56. We'll see what's up. SPY testing its inflection again. Okay, so AMC is reclaiming our support range. It does have, it's a pretty large upside, right? So it's up to 1416. Hold on, let me see what I'm looking at here. Okay, 4-hour conversion of the SMA 10. This is leading to a pretty nice upside. Okay, so we have I'm going to give you a resistance range here. It's going to be a little tough to get over this. The EMA 30 and the EMA 21, 1357 to 1374, sorry. Right, so again, 1357 to 1374. There is a resistance that is very much confluent with other support and resistance lines. So if it does get that pop, that would be nice, and I expect this pop to be matched with the broader markets, right? So here's the SPY coming back to test its inflection, right? The inflection is set at 450.28. Actually, let me get as close as I can. 450.18. We need to make sure not to fall below there, or else we'll start to drop to the area of around 448.28. We will see. I have an alert set there. Let's maintain. Let's keep an eye on it. So yeah, as far as Jay, as far as FNGR, that's what I was looking at, man. I think that we're just at that validation process. We made that bounce from the 482 that we were talking about entry yesterday. And we're currently sitting at 512, so I think it's fair. I think it really is making a pretty nice statement here. And in fact, closing this 4-hour iteration in 48 minutes and 53 seconds, you'd be closing a bullish engulfing, followed by a bullish engulfing. So you have wow, that would be cool to have back-to-back iterations of bullish engulfings here. So that would mean, do we have that on the maybe even the 6-hour? No, I guess not. Yeah, I guess, okay, the 12-hour would do it too. 12-hour, but that one's over in almost 5 hours. So yeah, the 4-hour is going to have to do it for us. Back-to-back bullish engulfing candles, that would be a pretty nice statement. Yeah, SPY coming back to that inflection, 450.79 currently. Do. NWBO. What is NWBO, my brother? Yeah, so Batter was saying, Arca, still too many jobs. We want to stop working. We need a short squeeze play so we can stop working and help the markets up by quitting our jobs. Literally, man, that's what we were talking about yesterday. It's just as long as we maintain, like, the workforce alive, then that's kind of bearish for the broader markets. The Fed definitely wants layoffs. They want less jobs available, man, and more jobless claims. You want to double your position on NWBO? Well, this would honestly be the support line to do so. So we were speaking about this a couple days ago, and the support grab would be 53.96 to 55.03. The low today came down to 55.10. So, I mean, within 0.0007 cents of my target. Let's see if we can meet the EMA 21 down here at 53.96. Be very careful here. We have a resistance coming up at the SMA 10 at 56.74, which would likely pressure the price action back down. So this is going to be a very tough thing to do, since we do have an invalidation all the way down here at 47.58. But man, let me see here. Yeah, I would focus on this one first. This would be our natural invalidation here. So I can probably see it on a 4 hour. Yeah. And I'll give you a secondary target just in case. But the support bounce that you're getting right now is literally from the SMA 50 and the EMA 55. They're in sync. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, yeah. Right? So definitely get that. If we do fail this, right? These are your bottom zones, 53.96 to 53.09. And remember what I said, right? You still have some resistances coming up that's going to create some convergence of price. So within this, like maybe 4 to 6 hours, there could be a spike down, even a spike up, some tiny little liquidity grabs like these, right? Like this here. And that sometimes introduces some pretty nice opportunities. John Smith saying, bye markets, short the SPY, QQQ. See a lot of shorts on the horizon. Yeah, so we're testing the inflection right now. It's 450. I'll give it to you again. 450. Let's see. I'd say about 450.32 around there. And failing that, with any type of closure, maybe even an hourly, but honestly a 4 hour would do. That'd be enough confirmation to get short the market. And yeah. So one more thing here that could be leading towards a potential bottom is actually a regression, and I'm seeing the regression to be pretty consistent here actually. So let's see. Yeah, somewhere like this right here, right? So we're potentially testing that support of the regression right now. And hold on. If we do get a bounce from this area here, we're setting up an hourly hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. Well, price action versus momentum. So upon the close, 43 minutes to go though. So I think it would be awesome to get a bounce here and then recover the inside of the regression and continue on. This could be a floor where we're at. Oh, nice. You did hit the entry yesterday? That's great. That's great, my brother. Green Mountain, let's see. Checking in on AR. Oh, right. ARDX was the play that we were talking about from yesterday, right? So what ended up happening? Did we finally get the bounce to the upside? Oh, nice. All right. So yeah, remember yesterday we were talking about a potential ABCD play. right? So, and I think it was best on the hourly, maybe. Yeah, so we were talking about this B being the long area for us to get long, and then set a potential exit at 8.31% at around 452. I think I have to still honor my word here. It does have it does have a very nice, it's convincing, the upside pivot, but it would be, right? I mean, we kind of identified that potential run. But the thing is that the run isn't so strong. And I guess if we are able to combat the resistance at 452, then that's why we noted these resistances here too, right? 460 to 468. So congratulations if you did catch entry back there at around 417. Jay, I just went over it, dude, for like 15 minutes. What? Yeah, maybe rewind a little bit. Look, if I press back, let me see if I just changed it here. There. I just went over it, bro. I went over for like 10 minutes, I think. So rewind a little bit, brother. I can't go over that again. Just rewind it and view what I just said. It was just before this ticker. NWBO. Sean, what's up, man? Why does my candles not match yours on a finger 4 hour? I've got a red hammer. Let me see. I'm actually very curious over that. Yeah, brother, keep an eye here on ARDX, right? Potential topside resistance at 452. With enough thrust, I think we can get to the 460 area into 468, right? But I still feel like this is a pretty strong inflection, right, at 452. Watch out, watch out. No, not a problem, Jay. I got you, dude. So, right, let me see, finger 4 hour, you said? Okay, so a few things to know. I am paying for the entire bundle of live market data. So I have the NYSE, I have Arca, I have NASDAQ, the OTC markets. I have that whole live package, right? So it's like, it ranges from $3 to $5 a month per packet, per market. So if you don't have that, then you're probably going to be a few minutes back. And another thing is that I am using logarithmic, right? So make sure to click on log down here. Make sure that it's highlighted in blue. And then, let's see, there is a slight delay in timing, I guess. I can tell you that there is probably, actually, I know there's a few seconds. Let's see, cool. I was wondering if the live data gives different candles. I've noticed I have different closes than you as well. Yes, I'm okay. Good. As long as you are on log. Yeah, man. So I actually had to expand. I couldn't, like, I can't have a true edge unless I'm getting a more accurate read. But I promise you, you can still get closer reads by using platforms like DAS Trader. Okay, so the SPY is actually bouncing off of our inflection. Yeah. Oh, Jonna, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see your I didn't see what you were talking about earlier. So VIRI, let's see what's going down. Oh, nice. Okay. At 114. Oh, damn. It came up to 121 today. So that's telling us that it is going to be team, hold on. I don't know if somebody just knocked on my studio. Hold on just a sec, team. Hold on. So here's something to note. I wanted to go back here to the right. Actually, let me just put this here. I'm gonna come back to VIRI right now. I'm just gonna make sure to remember to get to this. And we need to talk about something here, right? So now VIRI. Yeah, very interesting. Pumped to 121 today. Very, very nice. And it looks like VIRI is still using this zone for a bounce. So I like it. In fact, it used the previous day low perfectly. So oh yeah, that's one thing I guess I can share, right? On your Cryptic Trader, what's up, buddy? So what I was gonna say is that we often get the opportunity to day trade based on the prior day high or the prior day low, pre-market low, pre-market high, right? So in this case here, this candle came down to a low of 109, and today we came down to 109. See, so when day trading, always keep an eye on your previous day close, low, and high. Also your pre-market. It's a good tip, you know, it's a good tip for day traders. It's just so you're not caught off guard as to how low or how high you can go. You know, the low that you face today is likely some rhyme. It rhymes somewhere else, and usually the day before that. Okay, so if we are moving to the upside here, it's a little bit of it's a huge indecision spinning top doji, right? So no absolute clear indication as to whether that's going to happen or not, but let's observe here momentum versus volatility, and we can see 15-minute upside consolidation on the RSI and MACD though. Let's see 30-minute time frame is also consolidating. It's a really quiet Friday, I must admit. We also have an upside pivot here on the hourly time frame, but declining volatility, meaning less shares traded. Slight upside pivot on the bi-hourly is reading it. Okay. So that's telling me that we may face a resistance today that's consistent of 115 to 116. If not, if we didn't already print the day's high at 115. Right, so that is so far my thesis here on ticker symbol VIRI. It's looking okay. And, oh, no, don't tell me that. 41? I said 40.90. Don't tell me that, man. Now I'm going to have to wait all the way to market close. Let's see if it by any chance filled me. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Let's see. Wow. What I can tell you is that the rate of change now, adding those almost 2,000 shares, that woof. Man, that really pushes things fast. Damn it. It definitely did not fill. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just, I'm in reality, I'm just, you know, around 550 shares short of the 10,000 share block. I just wanted a full block, damn it. SPY. Dude, so we're testing, we're bouncing off of the inflection right now. This was the 450, what was it again? 450.35. So we're bouncing from that inflection zone to the upside. And I'm currently long some 0 DTEs 453 strike. And they're out of the money by like 4%. And I think yeah, I said that it would be about a 2-hour play, something like that. And I already averaged down one time, which brought my cost basis to almost pretty much break even right now. So yeah, I'm kind of just being patient with this. If it does fail the 450.21 zone, I'm going to wait for an hourly closure beneath this resistance, and I'm going to get short. But yeah, it feels like a recovery coming into the quiet period, which would be nice, right? Into 9 a.m. Pacific. It is currently 8:28 a.m. So in all, I mean, technically, this would be a back-to-back inverted hammers. So this was already one reversal candle, which honestly did get that nice top side of 453.67. Then the news came in for non-farms, right, for jobs. Steve Thompson, what's up, buddy? And then we got this pressure to the downside. So yeah, inflection is at around 450.21. And if it does close an hourly beneath that, I'm gonna get short this, or I'm gonna long some puts. 0 DTEs, and try to see if I can get maybe a 1 to 2 point move to the downside, which could be honestly anywhere between 70 to 130% gain. Lauren, what's up, buddy? NVOS, let's see. Green Mountain, was that you on ARDX? We just reached 451, and I was talking, my resistance was at 452. Man, I'm not freaking not perfect. I hate it. But if you did get that top side, wait one more time. Your support line is going to be at 445. Okay? 445 is an area where you can bounce. Yeah, literally is doing it right now. Let's see if we can get that top side. But remember, my discretion was to exit an 8% move to, or almost an 8.5% move to 452. It already got that resistance touch, and I'm not sure if it's gonna really do the ABCD grab here. So just eyeball your risk, okay? Manage your risk actively. Okay, so, and I'm sorry, brother, you were looking at NVOS. I'm so happy that I came back to see that, man. That's very cool. Did we just say this was going to happen? That's a 325 high. No, I think I may have drawn that already. Meaning that it already hit there, and then I used this as for this range here for the drawing. Okay, so NVOS. You were talking about a potential entry. Remember, that was a very conditional entry because of the triangle, right? Let me see this on the 4 hour. I'll get rid of some of these. Oh, no, where is the, I think I had it under a master layout 1. Let me see. Let's take a look. Lauren, look at Gush today for me, dude. Yeah, right. We were trying to get that in yesterday, right? And was it? I forgot what time frame we were looking at this. So that's master layout 1. Hold on just a sec. What the hell's going on? Let me see my receipts here, my book. I think oh, you remember Green Mountain? Gushy. Little Gushy. Where's Gushy? Right. Let me go to my channel here and then NVOS here. Let's see. Then I would honestly have to. What chart is this one? Because we were looking at it yesterday. Yeah, that would be the master layout. Let me see. Yeah, master layout 2. That's the one. Sorry, team. I just had to put on my the video from yesterday to see what the heck is going on. Yikes, let me get rid of all this mess and noise everywhere. Okay. Right, so I'm sorry that I have to remind myself about all these things. Just there's always like this this like pressure from looking at so many tickers a day, right? So even if I just looked at it, I completely clear my mind to go to the next ticker. So and now I remember. So what I'm looking at here, yeah, Steve, that's totally my cat. His name is Gizmo, and I call the guy Gushy. Gushy? Oh my goodness. So right, part of the plan was to break out, reach our resistance range, which would have been between 1958 and 2342, of which we reached the top side of 2571 and retrace, right? So I was thinking that we were going to retrace to 15. In this case, I then said and corrected it to 1423 to 1439, but if we didn't reach all the way down this low, then I gave you my secondary support at 1698 to 1652. This is about to face some resistance at 1958, right there. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Oh man, and we're bouncing from the SMA 10. Okay, so if we are able to fail this SMA 10 and come back down to the EMA 21, that would be incredibly amazing. So at this case, I would probably start to scale in at 1698. I'm not sure that this is the candle to finally recover here, right? Because of this. Look at the 4-hour distance between the RSI signal and the 14-day simple moving average. This distance here is kind of what I'm correlating as the distance between price action currently at 1930 to this range of 1698. But of course, if we go to the bi-hourly, we're probably bouncing off of support. Let me see. We are. Damn it. So yeah, I guess the shorter time frame may have to be more susceptible to a resistance range to pull back all the way to the area that we're talking about. And the bi-hourly used the EMA 21 nicely. Okay, so let's see if the 4-hour outweighs all that pressure. Let's see if it actually is a little bit heavier for us to pull back. ARDX hit that 452. Nice. That's dead on the money, right where we said we'd go. Okay, so now the momentum is still pressured to the upside. If you're already like mad in the money, you can always start scaling out, right? But we're at the C top from the ABCD strategy, perfectly at that top and resisting from 452. So current price right now is what, 451? Yeah, there we go. So it's coming down from that resistance. Right, so if you are able to pull in some more bulls by reaching back down to wave number A, or wave A, sorry, at 448, that would maybe give another push to the upside to reach that 460 zone. But I wouldn't bank on that. I think it's fair enough that we get the opportunity to meet the play just the way we saw it, right? Just literally the way we called it. So if that's your take profit, remember you can always remove risk out of the table and leave in runners. For a potential run to the upside, of which was not necessarily planned, but just kind of observed. Right, so yeah, man. So I think Jupiter saying hello, team. Just watched your finger video, looking good. Thank you, Arca. Oh, nice. Actually, that is very good to know. I'm really happy that you did say that. I'm very curious, actually, day by day, as to like, I forget what I say in my videos. Like I said, man, I'm covering so many tickers a day that I forget. But yeah. So I'm happy that it at least is following what we said. Rosie, how you doing? BBBYQ plus 20 today. Any news? Oh, you know what? I actually haven't. But I can. Let me see. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see what's up. Okay, so let me share the screen here. So what is this? TSDR. Sorry. Hold on. Who is this for though? This was 12 hours ago. This is the only thing I'm really reading right now, though. So what does that say? Buybaby.com. Yeah, what is he trying to point at? Hold on. Yes, I saw you have to keep your risk limit low and sorry, let's see. Are the 3 white soldiers systematically racist? I felt that it was the coolest reason to make that image for the video yesterday, dude. That image that I put together for let me pull it up. I felt that it was the coolest thing to have this for the FNGR video last night. Such a cool image. And a perfect reason for that bi-monthly 3 white soldiers. So cool. Cryptic. Right, so let's see. There are 2 positions online status available. $10 status with tax history information. Please note requesting online status will not generate an official certificate of good standing. What does that mean? Anything else for BBBYQ? 21 hours ago. Potentially a plausible explanation for Ryan Cohen creditor and bypass recipient status. Amazing investigative digging by whoever that is led me down a line of thinking that potentially tick all the boxes to solve the puzzle. Yesterday I discussed HBC being exempt from let's see. Whereas pursuant the company's registration statement on Form S3 ASR file number that from the registration statement. Okay, let's see. Holder holds certain shares of Series A preferred stock. Okay, this exchange agreement is made as of March 30th, so it's kind of made between Bed Bath & Beyond and HBC Investment LLC. Did you guys already know about this? Capitalized terms used herein and not otherwise defined shall have the meanings ascribed thereto in the preferred stock warrant. Registration provided by Section 3. Okay, that's Securities Act of 1933. This is happening a lot. An exemption from that. I forgot what that was, but it was the Securities Act, which was implemented right after the Great Depression, 1929. Yeah, I wonder if this is like what's happening here. The holders of the Series A shall have the right to redeem in cash all or part of the holder's shares of Series A upon bankruptcy. So still the bankruptcy play. The filing of the Chapter 11 cases on April 23, 2023 constitutes a bankruptcy triggering event of the preferred stock. In addition, the filing of the Chapter 11 cases triggers a holder's ability to convert the preferred stock. An alternate conversion price, which could result in a conversion price of lesser than 0.7160. If there's the slightest chance of something that something is racist, then it's definitely racist. That's kind of like when you're like 17 or 16 years old and fiddling, and then you're like your parents walk in the door and like you immediately hide. No one saw nothing. If you almost got caught, like you did get caught. Yes, Sean, I am still holding the FNGR $5, 6 and 7 strike September 15th expiry. So here we go. Green Mountain. This is that break that we're talking about, right? So potential take profit, right? Leave in your runners here for that run that could lead to 460 to 468. Mexicans are hella racist. Just saying, LOL. We hate, dude. Yes, Mexicans are the worst, dude. I mean, very, very, very racist. I speak from experience. I'm raised by one. We even chat at soccer games and the team gets booted off the field. Dude. But Green Mountain, very happy that you were able to capitalize on this trade, my dude. So far it's very accurate what we were saying, right? So not bad at all. Mexicans hates blacks and whites, even other, yeah, dude, Mexicans literally are the only ones that hate each other more than anybody else and others. Yeah, so as far as BBBYQ team, I'm not sure that I'm seeing. 7 hours ago there was a BBBYQ. Just a reminder, the confirmation hearing is also on the 12th of September, and that would be this right here. So but yeah, as of that, I guess it's just a Bed Bath & Beyond shareholders left holding worthless stock as bankruptcy hearing approaches. Dude, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Okay, let's see. BBBYQ, wait, my money not get settled in Fidelity account. It might get settled next week. So September 12th is when the BK supplement plan is due. So there are disclosures that will be disclosed at on the same day in the alleged securities case. Okay, here we go. The SPY crossing. I just got stopped out, and now I am gonna flip bearish on the SPY. That was a minus 6.5% loss. And I'm going to wait for the 449.74 to 449.45 for the bounce to get the validation of resistance. Here we go. Like this. And then like this. And then like that. Right? So let's just see if it plays out that way. We have to confirm. Cryptic 2024, FNGR 2023. Oh, dude, does it like on a 15-minute or something? Is this what you're looking at here? It's a really lopsided shoulder, though, I must say. It's Zephram. Arca, I was going to say Arca 2024, but Arca is too soft on crime. So, yeah, team, I don't know if there's anything happening here with BBBYQ, but there's apparently there is like some circling news. Look at that. Rachel McAdams right in the picture there. Super beautiful girl. Yeah, but other than that, I think I'm done searching. All right, so... But I didn't actually get to see the price action on BBBYQ. But yeah, team, I'm flipping. I forgot what time frame we were in. Was it the 4 hour? I guess, or the hourly. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, the hourly time frame. Let's see if we can get that validation in there. Let's see. I mean, yeah, failing this is definitely the inflection zone, right? So. Okay, good. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to close this hourly candle, meaning that we would open the next candle beneath the inflection zone, which this is the inflection here. So you get that spike up to the run to the upside. You get that you get that distribution into reaccumulation, right? So that bottom side before the reaccumulation is the inflection zone. Right, and we are currently using it as resistance, but we want to make sure that we can get at least an hourly closure beneath that line without a wick on the upside. It has to be clean. Who do you think is I guess you would say the prettiest or something? Who would you say, my bro? Jersey Recycler. What's up, man? Yeah, let's give it a look. Let's give it a whirl. ARDX playing out nicely, brother. Keep an eye on your gains here. But still got to honor the targets, 460 to 468. Good job, brother. And let's see. TTOO. TTOO. All right. Was this on the 4-hour time frame? I think we were looking at it. Okay, so this is, I guess, arguably this is the breakout candle. So resistance coming up between 3408 and 3521, and this would require a pullback. So meaning that we can get a run here to 3523, potential top side, right, and then face support. I don't want to. Let me see if it could do it within the next 8 hours. So maybe at market close we can come back to 2988 and then get that validation before an upside. This is going to be a process of about maybe 1 to 2 days. It is breaking out. It is breaking out at about 65 to 70%, 65% of the apex of the triangle. So that's good. Okay, so yeah, I do see that this is a bullish move, but it's also pretty textbook, right? So we have to kind of wait for the pullback here. And if you're, I'm speaking to breakout traders. If you are a breakout trader, then the strategy would be confirmation, right? So you would get the breakout, resist at the nearest area that's appropriate. Then you get the pullback of validation, right? For you need to validate or confirm your conversion here, resistance into support, and then upon that 4-hour to 8-hour closure upside of this resistance line and support, and then you would get that bounce to the upside. But the targets here are really what to look out for, right? Because this you would be taken to minimum. I mean, gaining entry from 2964, you'd be taken on a ride here, man, to potentially the bottom side of 3847 to 4104 starting. And then your next targets, that's when things start getting really, really nice. Right, so this would be, let me adjust it. So your topside target based on the breakout would be consistent to 5668. And we already had our resistance drawn there. Right here. Bam. So the overall resistance range that I'm looking for is 5502 to 57, but this is very conditional. And the price action is leading. It's getting close to the area that we're talking about. I'm going to put this here. Yeah, expect a pullback from this 3408 to 3521. And then that'll likely mark the high of day. Let's see. My crush is dude, Araceli Arambula. Who's that? In the 2000s? She's a pretty girl. Araceli. That's funny. A lot of people put Araceli Arambula joven, right? Like, oh, that girl, dude. She was on every novela that I've ever seen in my life. Literally one of the most famous Spanish soap opera girls. She came out in a show called Rebelde. Right, her. She was in Mexicans, like you would call this girl fresa, right? So fresas, they talk like o sea, like chale, no, like they talk really weird. Oh, dude, absolutely. My mom watched all those telenovelas, man. And I definitely saw, Clase 406, fucking Rebelde, all those, dude. I drink her bathwater. Yeah, literally, Zephram, that's the best way to put it. It is the Valley Girls of Mexicans. And particularly Mexicans. They were called fresitas or fresas. Like for strawberry. It's so stupid to say that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm very familiar with her. Lauren Wood saying I'd like her toes. Same here, brother. Oh my goodness. Arca, are we making a W on finger? You mean a double bottom? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. That's a very good observation, and I'm very curious to see if that is the case. Let's see. Lauren, you perv, bro. Dude, I guess me too. If we hit 483 again, you're gonna double down at 483 FNGR. Okay. The chat is wild today. I think it's Friday, man, and there's probably a full moon tonight. What are the... Dude, that's curious. Hold on, let me see the moon cycles. That would be... No, don't tell me that. Dude, look at this. Full moon. Oh my goodness. The freaks come out at night, yeah. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, there is a big resistance coming up. I do have to say. I mean, ASRE crossing 4092. Let me see if I got filled. Hold on. That was my Nordicification. Nordic track. Y'all remember that? Nordic track. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Don't you tell me. I mean, wait. 7,431. What was it again? Let me do this minus 600 and... hold on just a sec, team. 7,031. What the hell was that? 7,431. Plus 2,045. 94. Damn, I still... Why? Can you believe this? My buy order is set to 4090 and it's at 4050 and I still haven't gotten filled. What? How does that work? What the hell? Yay, fidelity. Don't make me modify my order to 4050 now. Dude. Let me go to my orders. Hey man, you could have had it. I'm gonna enter the limit price at 0.4060 now because you ridiculous. Okay. So I just did. They allowed me, man. It's sitting at 4050. I just replaced my 4090 with 4060. So dude. Oh man. Hey, they didn't fill me. Okay? It's their own damn fault. Oh my goodness, 449.89 on the SPY. Where was the? I think it was back here. Okay, here we go. TTOO reaching the target that we're speaking of, right? Almost to 35.21. Keep an eye on that. All right, so yeah, here we go. We're getting that bounce from the EMA 30. Right, so we were expecting a bounce from either that or the SM or the EMA 55. It looks like it chose the EMA 30. And we're at 449.92. We have 2 minutes left to close this hourly candle. Let's open the next one, potentially touch that EMA 55 and then bounce to get short at 450.23. And that would present a pretty nice opportunity as the price action can lead down to, let's see, from 450 we have I would say 449.57. Let me see. 449.57. This would be the first like stop to a 449 33, and then oh yeah, Cryptic, remember the actor in Rebelde with Araceli? It was Diego Boneta or something like that. Do you remember him? That fool is a badass singer, dude. He came out in that movie Rock of Ages. Fool made it all the way. EO, what screen are you sharing? Spy, 1 hour. Brother, so EO, tell me, how did it go with Timmy is asking me if I think that BBBYQ might make a comeback like I want to see it. 33. Hold on just a sec though, brother. So look at this. 30 seconds to close this SPY hourly candle. Let's see what it does. Maybe that closure can lead towards the EMA 55 bottom. 15 seconds. By the way, I'm still not filled in my ASRE position, and I'm still above the ask. Okay, here's the new candle. Let's see if it just introduces the downside from here into that EMA 55. We want to see this target here. 449.42. That'd be very nice. So yeah, man, let me oh wow. The new 4-hour candle just opened, and it looks like we topped out at 34.77 from the 35.21 top. So fair enough, man. 50% of the returns within that resistance range. That's great. Oh, it looks like I may want to try it. Let's see. But yeah, brother, let's look at what you just said, right? A BBBYQ. Let me look at this in right, you have no idea how many charts of this I have. I've been charting BBBY for like a year and a half, I think. Interesting, it failed it. Totally failed it. Let me see what it's building then. Wow, this thing just consolidated. It ignored, it created a damn bull trap. Okay, so what I am liking is okay, we have a setup here. The volatility component is already shifting towards the upside, signaling expansion. We have an upside in the bullish control zone of stochastic momentum. We have a bullish crossover on the daily on the MACD and a massive upside pivot on this on the RSI. Okay, ADX is currently sitting at about 24%ish. That 25% would be ideal for the ADX, which gives validity to the volatility versus momentum setup. Now, let me look at something here from BBBY. So let me see if I have a daily back test. Doesn't look like I... unless I did it on one of the edits. Hold on. Let me see this. Oh, it doesn't show me. I hate that. It did before. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how many charts just went out the went to pasture here. That really sucks. Like it doesn't even show me my drawings. Like all of these oh, you know what? That would be very, very curious to see. So let me go to you go to YouTube. And let's go into my channel. And hold on just a sec. Look at that. My first video ever posted, it was for MMAT 10 months ago. Let's see. Mullen, AVCT, IMBI, Sense. Let's see. Comms. No way you're getting a GNS manipulation move. If you just got it right now, careful. There could be a sell-off coming in. Freaking gushy. Gushy? Gushy, gushy, gushy. Okay. And now I will not forget. At least we have the backlogs for our tests. Right? So, oh my goodness, man. So, I think I'm like at around, I don't know, 800 videos already posted from 10 months. This man, all this whole time, you know, for months and months and months, I covered MMAT, and everybody would always tell me, bro, MMTLP is the play, MMTLP is the play, and I'm like, I don't like that chart, dude. I don't want to cover it. And I would really stick my grounds within just MMAT. Man, it really is unfortunate what happened there. I had no idea, though. No one did. And now it's making me feel like my back tests, I put them up on Twitter. Jeez. Damn it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Before I go, I can do one more. Let me just search one more time here. And this would be just playlists. Because I forget that I separate everything by playlist. Did I not have a lot of... Oh, there it is. 8 videos. Why the hell do I only have 8 videos? Let's see. So coming back to it real quick. Go along on Gush. You're hearing rumors of $300 a barrel. What? And this is it's levered twice, man. That's a it's a 2x lever. Let's see. Support validations. Let's see. I want to see if I have that. Damn it! It's such a shame. Such a shame not having. Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh my goodness. This is a 5-day expansion, 35 iterations, 25 correct, 71.4% accuracy with a 62.5% upside thrust. Let me see. Oh, holy crap, it is that. And the SMA 14 is curving. This is okay, so right, based on these results from the back test that I have up here, this is a back test on the 5-day time frame as of, well, this is as of May 2023, or earlier actually, like April 2023, and 25 of 35 iterations were guessed correctly to the upside, and that is particularly speaking of this expansion, so which is literally what we're facing here. Expansion, we need to contract, and this needs to be pivoted towards the upside. We're already getting upside momentum here, so this could be setting up a potential move that could lead price action to 64.5% right there. I already had it noted down. Let me just put it at 62 though. Wow, was I already looking at this? I don't remember when the last time it was, but yeah, this would be targeting 36.56 for BBBYQ, but this is entirely conditional, and I would like to see some further upside here in order for us to shift momentum towards the upside and then validate and fire the signal. But so far, the signal is halfway. Oh, man. Yeah, damn. So we're so lucky to have had, I have so many back tests of this, and now that they just, now that the ticker is not active, the BBBY ticker, I don't have access to my notes and stuff, which is really, like, that would be something that TradingView should actually no. Everyone, it deactivates their freaking. If I've met a charting service that allows you to reach, that allows you to access your notes within a canceled ticker, that would be the freaking charting service that I would go to immediately. Man, as I grow here as an influencer, I am going to write a letter. Let me get some water. And this down here on the RSI is a clear indication that there could be a continuation to that upside. We have a nice bounce from the SMA 14. And you can see here too, look at this. This is starting to kind of do like one of these numbers here, right? It's starting to create like a bull. Yeah, double X. So that's what we were looking at on Twitter. We were looking at a few things here. Look, just so you can see just how ridiculous. You know what? Let me pull this to the to this screen here so you can see what I mean. Look how gnarly this. Let me get rid of the portrait now. Look how gnarly this back test was. Let me just make sure that the volume isn't blaring here. And let's see. Throughout the entire trading history of the BBBY asset in the 5-day chart. Okay, so my God. All of these, just let it kind of fill out, right? But all of these iterations are my my samples taken from this particular criteria. Okay. So yeah, that's what the back test looked like for this particular time frame, and I have multiple time frames back tested too. So that really sucks that I can't access all those notes, and I'm so lucky to have this though, the videos. So that is so freaking annoying, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday for FNGR. I was really hoping that it could drop to that level of 482. We're going to look at ticker symbol GUSH now, but let's just look at this. Yeah, remember, team, I was talking yesterday to see if we can get that extra touch down to that 482, but of course, we have a support zone at 492. Okay, so if it doesn't reach all the way down to the 482, then just, 10 ticks up. It's another potential support because it's the support to resistance conversion. Double X, thanks for always looking out for me, El Tigre. You are the best, bro. No, man, I got you, man. No need to say it like that, my dude. I got you. I appreciate your support so much, my dude. So yeah, let's give a look to that ticker GUSH. I think I already had it up, but ooh, I need to sneeze. Hold on. Thank goodness for mute buttons, man. Oh, gotta sneeze again. Hold on. Oh, I hate sneezing. Anyway, back to gushy. Dude, this thing is ripping. Nice 5-day setup. Wow. Okay, so let me start. Do we have an opportunity here, or is this just gonna like moon from here? So this is direction daily S&P oil and gas. So this is these are the spot price action for bull 2x lever. So price action amplified 2 times, man. That means you can lose twice and gain twice, twice as fast. Nice. Okay. So the 30-minute time frame is already showing a potential pullback, but that may have already happened. So let's just kind of observe the immediate short term. Very nice setup here. Bullish crossover on the 5-minute RSI. Diminishing bear pressure on the MACD. Upside momentum. Let's see the 10-minute and 15-minute, right? I just added a new interval there. Yeah, it's potentially correcting right now. Okay, there's still a little bit of downside pressure, but that 5-minute looks to have enough upside, but the 15-minute has a resistance. Okay, so wait for the pullback coming up. I'll give you the range. Uh, 41.68 to that very obvious top side of 41.71. That if it reaches there, then this would be the area to pull back. And then we can get long the asset between, let's see. Crazy how the moving averages shift, right? 41.55, very near the EMA 21 15-minute. I think, wow, that's a really large area. No. 41.46. Okay, yeah, perfectly between the 3 moving averages. So yeah, wait for the pullback. Let's see if we can get that short-term 15-minute to show the resistance level here. We'll get that pullback into the loading zone and see if we can continue onwards and upwards. Let's see. 15-minute formation here shows a bullish case too. I'll wait for the pullback if it passes that high. Right? So, yeah, I mean, let me see historically beyond the, I guess I have to see beyond the 15-minute. Second pullback 41.79. There is a range there too. Okay, so wow, that's very confluent too. Sorry, it's just I really have to like I have this really strange way of looking at price, man. 41.97 to 41.81. That would be the next kind of resistance range if it surpasses the one that we're trying to kind of double top at right now. Very tight ranges here. But now, okay, so now that we know the those topside targets and we have our area of potential a long range, you know what? Let's mark off a line down here because there could be a solid target to look at the closing of this candle here, right? So I guess we can just keep this in mind too. 41.42 as a potential bottom. 3 hours. Okay, so this new 4-hour candle just started. We're reaching that resistance range right now. Let's see if we get it. Okay, but yeah, now that we have that thesis out of the way, let's see. I think the 6-hour and the 8-hour stochastic momentum are pretty healthy. A little oversold, right? But definitely healthy. Increasing volatility with an upside pivot here. Definite upside on the MACD and in the gravitational zone of the 6-hour RSI. That's nice. 8-hour time frame, a little bit of consolidation with a slight upside bias. Here's the resistance grab. Let's see if we can get to that top side of 41.71. Let's see, the 12-hour time frame also has still an upside pivot with increasing volatility. This is very bullish. Okay, so yeah, immediate short-term potential pullback before an overall continuation to the upside. Here's 41.71. Let me see. 41.73. Let's see if we get that. So this would be technically breaking a major resistance and then a pullback to validate the resistance as a support and then continue. Are you playing options on this, Lauren, or what is it? Danielle, what's up with you? Did you really? I ended up getting let me see if I got filled. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you did. Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, man, what? That's incredible. Man, I know that these require, like, you know, they do require some type of confirmation and stuff, right? But I feel like this is kind of a nomad's land right now, right? It's still potentially working with this 41.71 resistance. But I was going to say, man, closing that 30-minute candle, if it's starting upside of that, I don't know, like that could be a very short-term scalp because this is it's very volatile right now, which means that options contracts are just going to be you know, the implied volatility is going to always pump. You got in yesterday? Cool. Let me observe that for you right now, Green Mountain. I'm very curious to see what happened. Sorry guys, we were just going over one of the long plays from a few days ago. Okay. Is it gonna have to be this? There we go. Ooh, nice. So our top side was 468. It touched 470 and now it's retracing. It's at 467. Dude, we didn't plan for anything after this, right? But I mean, I guess if you're still long, there is a resistance coming up at 475. It's already reached 470. But yeah, man, at this point, I'm already considering like just full on liquidation, right? Because this is super fair, and there still could be an upside. But I you know me, man, I wouldn't trust that too much. What's Green Mountain? What was your average on this, brother? Did you end up picking up where we said at around 420, or did you get the 422 to 426? It's just yeah, I know, I hear that batter. It's just there were multiple time frames with upside pivots on momentum and increasing volatility, and when you are getting that read, when you're getting the reads of upside on several time frames confluent to each other, that is usually a signal for a continuation to the upside for at least another, you know, couple days. So okay, so you did get the 420 entry from the bottom side. Okay, good. Dude, that was my I guess I can consider that the best bet, right? So currently, if at the current price action, you're up 11.5%. That's dude, that's a great play. Damn it, dude. I don't even think I got filled, bro. 43.80 already? I was above the ask. Dude, I was above the ask. Like I'm still at 9,479 shares. Okay, so it's at 43 now. Morning, Arca. I missed what you said about ASRE at the floor. Are at the floor now? Is it gonna drop so Danny can grab more shares? I love that. I love Danny. I like it. You're in at 36, 36.46. That's very good. So my actually, because I skip. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys something, right? So, for example, this play, right? It still has massive upside. Let's look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour time frame is barely entering the bullish control zone, and we're still increasing volatility, indicating that this still has more upside to go, right? The only reason I'm saying that I would already be liquidated here was because this only was supposed to be just a day's play, right? And then you would be out with a almost 12% gain, which is nice, right? It's absolutely fair. So if we were to swing this, right, that would mean that I would need one more 4-hour candle closure above 468. So if I can get another 4-hour candle closure above 468 without a wick, no wick in the inside of this range at all. If I get another candle that's 4 hours closed upside of this, then I would size up. So when you are in sync with the markets, right, and then you're playing the resistance ranges and combating them and beating them, you naturally would start playing your stop losses further up upon validations and scaling up upon validations too. That's exactly what I'm trying to reach, Daniel. I'm trying to get a 10,000 block, and I'm like freaking 380 shares, 480 shares or something, 380 around there away from that. And I had the price was at 40.18, and I had a buy order at 40.90. And it didn't fill me, almost an entire tick. Right? So, what I was saying, team, is that a lot of the times beginner traders would, enter, for example, like here, like what we were suggesting, right? The entry was between 420 and 417. So some beginner traders would enter 417, and then the price action would maybe fall, right? And then when it goes down to like 405 or $4, then they start scaling in there. And then the price action falls again, and then they would scale in harder there, right? And then it falls even further, and then you scale in again. So you're saying you're just averaging down. So you want to help your cost basis, when in fact it's actually mathematically working against you, right? So what should be happening is that you should be minimizing your size, not increasing your size. That's a real inherent problem here with beginner traders. So if you entered your position, a lot of the times too, you'll be entering your positions at like almost max risk, if you even are looking at it with risk in line, right? So as the price action declines here, if this thing dropped 4.5%, which is already a natural stop loss, but I'm bullish the asset and there's some news coming out, I would remove 35% my entry at this point here. Like, this is when you should be fearful. This is not when you should be hopeful, right? So when price action starts going to the upside, greed starts to happen, right? And then at this point, like, you want to start either removing your risk like right away without seeing confirmations. And then you start getting jittery and saying, like, you maybe just pull out, but then you don't pull out in expectations to make a huge, like, moon run here, right? So you don't get the moon run, and then price action falls. But upon validation and confirmations of key resistances, that's when you scale in, right? So when you're scaling in, don't look at it as an inverse scaling process. If price action is moving against your favor, it's usually best to remove risk. Slow your losses down. Slow them down, because that means that you're gonna slow your losses down by 35% as price action decreases. You know what I mean? So you sell off even if it's yes, absolutely. I will incur the small loss way faster Way faster. Like I want to see the loss first. And that's why I said, Tom Huggard or Hugard, whatever, the best loser wins. Like that. I promise you, we have to learn how to lose in order for us to win in the markets. We have to be the best losers we can be, right? Because you can't, like, just because this price action is going down, our natural selves tell us we don't want a loss in our books, but that's really not what trading's about, right? Trading really is trial and tribulation. Like some people will tell you, well, I have look, Cryptic Trader saying it himself, no average down. No, you have to pull out, right? Pull risk out. Get that out of the way. It is because check this out. You see here that you're losing 4%, right? Now, let's just close it at 5. You're losing 5% here. So you're thinking that all I have to do is gain 5% back to the upside. Well, that's not really the case. To that top side, how would we measure this, right? Let me get it to you like this. Let me show you something. Green Mountain, are you still long this? Are you still holding the position, brother? At where you are right now? So in this case, you lose 10%, but it takes 11.15% to come back up. So so mathematically, it works a little differently going up. You know what I mean? It takes more to recover. Dude, nice. So if you are still long and waiting for an upside, I would let me see. Do you have a stop loss set already? Danielle, thank you. That means a lot. So you don't want to let yourself have to, recover more than what you lost. So the odds are working against you when you're scaling down, right? So it's a lot this is not something that's logical to a lot of beginner traders to remove risk, right? So it's just best to slow your rate down here, man, because if you continue losing at the full exposure, that you're hitting the gas hard on that loss, right? So it's better for you to, release the throttle, release the gas pressure, right? And then once you reach a lower section, then get long that 35% exposure that you pulled out. You'll help your cost basis and you'll help your gain. So that way you wouldn't have to actually increase 11% to gain back the 10 that you lost, right? You would actually probably average down and you would only have to increase 6% to the break even. Green Mountain, my wife is holding ARDX long at $1. Bullish on the asset, FDA approval in October, I think. Oh, okay. So you're just, dude. Okay, so I didn't know that you were bullish. Dude, I wouldn't be giving you day trading strategies here, man. I would already have flipped. Well, be saying this is all relatable to GNS. Yeah, I know, man. I know. I hear it. Don't be scared by this, brother. It's okay. We still have 3 hours and a half to close this 4-hour candle, right? So there's going to be a lot of fluctuation here. So as soon as you do get the closure, hopefully it could close upside of the 468 or 469, sorry. And then the next candle would be your validation candle for a continuation. So if you do get that next 4-hour candle to close clean upside of the 469, that would be then a scale up at 469 or 471, whatever it is there. And then your stop loss would naturally get moved to the next. If you're playing investment, then I don't know how much you're willing to lose, right? But in my case, I won't lose more than on a wide stop 6.5%. So I'll move my stop loss from the original 6.5 to the next 6.5 based on the confirmation of the next resistance zone breakthrough. and then you're just strategically doing that as you move up, and you'll continue moving your stop and continue trailing it manually, right? So that way you can protect your gains, and also you can protect well, I mean, remember that your stop loss doesn't have to be 100% liquidation. It can be just a removal of like we said, right, 25-35% exposure in the event to where the price action capitulates, and then you could re-enter those 35% and, you know, increase the rate of your win rate. When people say, bro, my win rate is like 80% and 20% losses, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. First of all, the question there would be, so what are your 20% losses? How large are those? Because you can have 20% losses that outweigh your 80% gains. So you're losing 4 times as hard 20% of the time, and winning you're winning just a very slow rate 80% of the time. 90% losses on my 20% losses. 60% of all the time. Oh, dude. Nope, my win rate is, yeah, see, that's healthy. 65% is, man, it's more than 50. That's where we're at. I even know traders that have a 35% win rate and a 65% loss, but their 65% loss is measured at never exceeding 3.5% loss, while their wins are generally 10% and up. So you can see how far the win rate outweighs or supersedes the loss rate. You can do this like for yourself. Like all you have to do is track yourself, like sports athletes do, right? You'll time your laps so you can gain your statistics for yourself. So what are your stats looking at for the last quarter? What are the stats looking at for the first 2 quarters of the year? And then you measure yourself and you continue it that way, right? So it's a good strategy. You really have to take this like incredibly serious. Let's see. So Sebastian, my win rate at FNGR is 100% because I never sell. I was about to say I'm 40-60. Dude, that's great. I can, if you show me the P&L from a trader, from 2 distinct traders, I can decipher which one is the better trader based on their losses, not on their wins. I would really judge a trader based on how good they are at losing. Like how disciplined are you at losing a consistent amount or within a bound, right? Because that proves a really good trader. Oh man, it didn't fill me, bro. 43.39. I mean, I'm not, dude. I'm really happy, right? And I definitely have more shares than I ever thought in my life. That's cool, but really hate that it didn't fill me a whole cent away from the freaking ask. What the hell, man? That's really upsetting. But I do have to say, man, the win rate has like hit the gas like crazy. I was only able to acquire 1,800 shares today out of the potential 2,400. But that was the plan. It was for me to scale in the 2 times. I wanted to just get that first, the bottom entry at the 40.90 and then the top one at 42. 41.90. And then I moved it to 41.60. The price was at 41.10, and it still didn't get me. Dude, it's on Fidelity. Can I even get finger on Fidelity? Let me see. I could. So is that true? Whatever. Thanks, Ian. It looks like it really does look like I could. What is FNGR saying, by the way? We're right at the $5. And this is the daily Gaussian band support. Wait, what do you mean? Lauren, is she mentioning something about AMC? Taylor Swift. Finger motion 499. Let me see. Dude. Is it even worth it is the next thing, Sebastian, because like I'm not gonna be able to get nothing because let me see what the hold on. Wow, it's $350 for every 12% I gain. I've never seen gains like that. You know, I've never been exposed this hard. Yeah, I only have like almost $300 left in cash. And that's because I'm super bullish on ASRE, and I am in... On Fidelity, at least, I'm in like $2,800, and it's up like $350. I wish all of it was. Damn it, man! You know, guys, I have like 4 different brokers because 3 trades each. You know, one of the loopholes because you don't have a $25,000 account, right? So I, in fact, have 12 day trades. Oh man, so in TradeStation I have 2,045 shares in there, and that's up 84.5%. So in other words, I entered the market with $476, and that is now worth $876. Damn, that's funny. Gee, bus. Nice. So yeah, dude, I don't think I can get much with $300 for FNGR. I guess, you know, it's gonna be a gain. Ah, man. I'll save my money and wait for NVOS. Dude, why? Why NVOS? 1652. I'm still waiting for it, man. It clearly came look, this is still the rejection process, right? So it rejected from the top side, came all the way back down, and now it's rejecting from the bottom side of the range and coming down. So it's nice. It's nice. Okay. So now, man, the SPY, dude. This is in nomad's land right now. I can't even flip bearish yet. ASRE 4377, moving further and further away from my entry. Cool. Maybe Arca should put it lower. Damn. I mean, that's absolutely awesome, team. I love it, you know. It just really sucks that we didn't get to get the rest of the shares. So for every 4.45%, I increase $140. I'm not used to gain like that, man. That's interesting. Did you see Forbes article I posted about oil? TTOO knocking at 35. Let's give that a quick look. Right, I was asking that. I think I'm not sure if I did actually. I think I was curious about that earlier, about NVOS reporting some catalysts. Here, dude, check it out. Yeah. Yeah, man, still downside pressure here. I would wait for it. Potential 41.55 to 41.46. I was wondering, dude, your name, Journey to the Center of the Universe. First of all, I love those movies, right? So, but as like one entire word, it just appears as just so many letters. Ah, man. So, sorry. Let's look at. Yeah, I forget what are the catalysts though for TTOO. What's coming up? Yuca frita. Arca. So, are we heading into stagflation? Damn, dude. Well, what I can say is that those indicators are delayed, right? They're that's an interesting question. Do you really think that? Do you think that we can essentially reach a potential wage price spiral? That would be that would be early indications of depression, actually, man. That's really bearish. We're going to have to flip hella bearish on, like, super bears. We're going to become, like, really fat bears and squeeze the lungs. I don't know, man. Stagflation has been in the vocabulary for the better part of a year. So if that's really what's on the table, then I guess bring it. But I would say that if recession's on the table, then that's usually when the pivotal point happens. So the markets are starting to recover or pivot when recession actually hits, because the markets are forward looking approximately 12 months ahead of time. Historically speaking, right? So you would just have to kind of look at it for yourself. Oh, Jubilee John, what's up, buddy? So let's see, TTOO FDA 500, so 510K approval if approved. Wow. I see. And when do you think? We don't know when though, right? Yeah, no, the bonds are still not reverted yet. In fact, the 10-year yield, I think, is still balanced too. I forgot where I had that. Here it is. Okay, so the broader markets are definitely facing some pressures, right, based on this the 10-year yield pumping and the DXY showing some upside. But please remember that I did speak about this potential upside on the DXY. Even though we got a pullback here, I still feel like we can reach the better part of about 104.25. It's a range, right? So 104.25. Let me see. Yeah, 104.25. What is this resistance top right here? Whatever that is, it feels like that's heavily confluent. Let me see. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me adjust that. That would be way better up here. Yeah, man, I think that 104.25 to maybe 105.25-ish, and maybe even a 106 touch of the DXY. So there could be some applied downside pressure on the broader markets, and it looks like the DX. I'm sorry, yeah, this is oh man, all signs of market pressure. Yeah, the 10-year yield could go up. Oh man, I'm wondering if we're gonna double top the 10-year yield at. This is so damn high. This is so freaking high, man. 4.36. We may double top there. That's a huge correction, but I mean, it's not immediate though. So if that's the case, then the SPY just reached its blow off top for the next week. Without volatility, there's no saying how fast this can drop. But I mean, the S&P, the futures contracts, they're already testing the 4-hour EMA 21 at 4507. So that is very close to the 44.96 zone, right? So that would be an inflection area to fail on the futures contracts. So I think it would probably be best for us to observe futures, you know, throughout the weekend, or just in general. We just have to see what it's doing. Where's the damn calendar? What is happening? Okay, so non-manufacturing ISM, no. Okay, so right, in about 2 weeks, yeah, we have. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's. Oof, we're coming, man. Yeah, there's a lot of things coming in 2 weeks, and the markets would. Okay, this is telling me that we may face a temporary downside, and that downside may get realized by maybe Wednesday or Thursday next week. And then upon Thursday or Friday, we may start recovering to the upside in the broader markets in respect of the core inflation month over month and the core inflation year over year reads, right? So we're going to have the inflation, the overall inflation report. And then following that, and then we're going to have the producer price index month over month and retail as well. So that's going to be September 14th for that. September 13th, 14th, and then, oh, you know what? We're gonna have to keep an eye on the Michigan consumer statement too. But then after that, here it gets like, here, man, yeah, September 20th. Oof, there it is. Here it is, September 20th. Mark it on your calendars. This is gonna be a very, very important day. This is what would trigger what people would consider a huge rebalance to the downside, maybe. Welby, let's see. Someone on Twitter said ASRE Golden Cross. I think it was the 4-hour. I think somebody mentioned it in here already too, and I totally forgot to look at it. So let's see. Let me adjust my. Actually, let's do this. The whole new damn layout. Let's see. Let's put this on log. Let's get the ARC averages moving. All right, Golden Cross happened today on the 4-hour. No, last week on the 4-hour. Let's see. Let me get rid of the other moving averages. SMA 10, SMA 100 out of the way, out of the way. And then, I'm going to get rid of the EMAs too. Okay, now let's move on. 8-hour daily. Here it is. Oh, somebody's right. Yeah, we got a daily Golden Cross. Damn. What is this? Why does that look so familiar? Hold on. If this were practicing the breakout, which is already kind of pretty clear. Wow. That's interesting. This is an inverted head and shoulders back here. $65.86 is the top side of this target. Seriously, man. I feel like ASRE could reach that, dude. Like Hey guys, hold on just a sec. The little lady's here. I gotta say goodbye to her. Just a moment. Journey. So keep this in mind, dude. For the targets on ASRE, the most immediate targets I can give you are 4710 to 5044. Very particular. That would mark off the 435% upside that the statistics were suggesting, right? The mean. And that was a signal fired a few weeks ago, and the price action still is on that path right here. 4710 to 5044. But that's a temporary resistance range that I'm looking at here. This has so much thrust building. Yeah, I guess for a temporary trade that would mark off around a 17.5% gain. But the target that I'm actually looking for is within the upper bound of the first standard deviation, which is plus 1300% move. And that is the completion of that move is upwards of 131 to 167. But that's just see, the thing is that I'm doing it based on a first standard deviation. So I'm actually going to start performing what the odds are going to be based on maybe 2 or 3 standard deviations from the target. So, as you know, like for example, when you're looking at Bollinger Bands, like yeah, somebody called it nice on the. I forgot to even look at the golden cross there. And I'm usually on top of the moving averages, you know. So when you're looking at Bollinger Bands, like these here, right, it represents volatility. Yeah, you know, to put it in its simplest form. It's contracting here on the daily, so it's going to get really tight. And this is already really tight in comparison to other contractive zones. So when this expands, you know, when the Bollinger Bands open up, that's when this is going to run. And so what I was saying here as far as the standard deviation is that when you go to the settings of the Bollinger Bands, let me go here, you can set the standard deviation based on 1, 2, or look at what happens when we move to 3 standard deviations away from the mean. The mean being at 3763 in this case for ASRE. We can do 4 standard deviations away from the mean. And that would be the way that you can set some back tests, right? So for example, here, it looks like we resisted from 4 standard deviations away from the mean. So the consistency upon those resistance grabs at whatever the standard deviation measurement or metric is going to be your consistency of the top targets being reached. So I'm yet to explore that potential upside probability. If I think it'll retrace to 36 cents, no, I don't. But it has been flashing wicks to the downside like these. Like this was just on Wednesday. Sorry, on Wednesday it just like flashed the wick all the way to 3602, I think it was, or 3582. And that's what I mean. If it does do that, then, you know, sure, there is a probability where this thing could actually just go bam, wick, and then if it what it was called a shakeout. Wyckoff theory calls it a terminal shakeout, right? Which would be a very strong capitulation candle with immediate recovery, or a spring, right? And that would be the absolute liquidity grabber, and then leads to an upside. But in this case, this is actually building a it's building an inverse head and shoulders, and we have to call them out, dude. We have to call them out. But, you know, from my mentor and other people that I've learned from, it's not always the best thing to look at formations, because they only have psychological backing. They don't actually have mathematical properties to them. It's only it's only based on the belief that it will, and it depends on the asset's belief. So ADTX is unhalted. Oh, it was halted for a while. Again, dude, that thing got halted like 30 times yesterday. Gary Gensler's just going to avoid questions again? Sure. That was that crazy-ass mover from yesterday, man. That's, what was it? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. It's at 40 freaking 939. What the hell? Hourly bullish engulfing, closing in 27 seconds. This guy is awakened out of his bed. Nobody knows where he is. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to start getting bearish here. That move may start to come in from Netflix for the bear thesis. I'm expecting a 449.32 grab here, and this may actually get us to get. Oh man, this could be a monumental short. Danielle Spears, let's see. We have about 2,000 investors on MMTLP on X, so it provides a lot of information. I no longer do space calls though, just a lot of bickering. Yeah, I do have to agree with a lot of the spaces, man. They just become a huge quarrel, and it becomes like this. It becomes this really kind of it's just vibing negatively, right? Journey, not a problem, man. You're very welcome. And but yeah, my goodness, I can't say it. Statistically speaking, there is an interesting setup happening within ASRE that's suggesting a lot of weird things. And I don't even know if you actually followed the videos that I put up, but the most bullish thing in the freaking world just happened, right? And that's the closure of this bullish buy formation, and this is you know, I'm talking about, this took on average 6 months, you know, I'm sorry, it took like just over 4 months to complete this perfect setup, which is a bullish engulfing paired with a hammer candle after a downtrend. This is setting up for a continuation to the upside. And what's most curious is the monthly, because if you look at the monthly, that exact setup happened here, and then we got the validation candle, which is now, because we just closed the monthly last night and the bi-monthly, we're now starting this one, and it's starting in the green, so it's already looking pretty nice. So overall, this like being this massive downtrend with a huge hammer candle here paired with a bullish engulfing is literally echoing into the bi-monthly time frame with a hammer candle as well, bullish engulfing starting to get that validation candle here, and then the quarterly chart as well, getting that huge hammer with that bullish engulfing. And we still have 28 days to close this quarterly chart, but the bi-monthly just started. That is beyond amazing, dude. Like that's like similar to FNGR. Like the monthly closure came in for FNGR. I don't know if you saw that video that I put up last night, but with a very cool picture in it. The Three White Soldiers is the title of that, and that is due to I'm sorry, was it a bi-monthly? Yeah, the bi-monthly. Look at this, man. That is 100% powerful. These are, each one is 2 months long. So to create this perfect setup, and it's a V-shaped recovery, by the way. That's how you proceed the upside. You would ideally get a print of 3 white soldiers, right? And when you get this here, man, oh my goodness, dude, that is a very powerful setup in suggesting a huge upside. So also, when I spoke about COSM, when I said, hey, you guys, there is a bi-monthly bearish engulfing printed, there's no mathematical way to see where the hell that thing can land as support. It just tells us that it's believed in the broader markets that a bearish engulfing, especially on the monthly iterations, especially in the bi-monthly, that becomes predictive for a very powerful downside. So the candles themselves were telling us, or were hinting at us, at a huge, huge weakness in the asset. I just can't tell you because I don't know what's happening inside, right? So all I do is just speak what the charts say, right? So, but yeah, I was talking about that bearish engulfing on a bi-monthly, man, and it was just 2 candles. But so now in ASRE, you have back-to-back iterations of this like crazy bullish engulfing and buy formation at that. This is very powerful. So 50 cents, the 5044 that I'm looking at is bare minimum here, man. In fact, I don't know. This thing could really rip. I mean, there are resistances upwards of $6 in this, which is crazy. I'm not saying that it's going there. I'm just saying that the probabilities or the possibility is definitely present. Because if you were looking at this like an hourly chart, this is the clear area to get long and then make your ride up, right? And then eventually meet the regression top, which is this. So if you're meeting a regression top, I guess this would be indicative of 1124. I have spoken of $10 targets in this, and $11 targets, but I just, it's hard to guess things like that. So let me just put it to you like this: 1124. That would be here. Look at how consistent it is to all these support grabs here, and that would naturally create a resistance range, right, like this, to that top side of the wick right over here, which would be 1685 to 1124. I don't know that it's gonna go there, but if I were trading like hourly candles or 30-minute candles, that would be my next area of resistance. These are bi-monthly, so that who knows how long it can take. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about 120-day moving average? You're the first I hear use that. I know some old school traders that use the 150, but I haven't actually used the 120, and I could actually create that. My algo has the ability to just switch off, right? So let me do a custom SMA 1, and here it is. Let me just color it like some weird gray or something. Display custom EMA. On what time frame hourly? The conversion of that 120 is now on the hourly, right? So that's an interesting time frame. Even the 150 is way up there. What got you to look at a 120 period? Robert White, fun day Friday. No, because we have a long weekend, damn it. I mean, it's good, because of the whole, because we should spend time with family, absolutely, but, let me shift it. Oh my goodness, this guy, I have no idea where this guy is. Let's see. Let me look at the 4-minute. Okay, nothing on the 4-minute. Let's see the 2-minute. All right, we already have been manipulated once on the buy minute time frame in GNS today. It's also visible through the 1 minute candles too. This is interesting because it like stopped the downside to create a consolidation. What the hell? So manipulative, man. This is already twice. So we've been already manipulated twice on GNS today and just recently. It could have been about literally just an hour ago. Let me look at the 30 minute or maybe even the 10 minute. Yeah, clear sign of manipulation here today. Twice yesterday at the end of the day. And now let's look at the 15. Yeah, once on the 15 today. Oh my goodness, look at this. They've been pressuring it. They don't want it to continue. It's been consistently pushed to the downside. All the yellow X's represent manipulation in the markets. And this is that ARQ algo that we just released, the composer algorithm. Oh man, what is the 30 minutes saying? Holy crap, it's visible everywhere. Like not even low key. Not even low key. They presented it at open today. And during the pre-market. Incredible. Oh, dude, that's insane. Right, so TTOO, remember that we were sorry, where was the other chart for TTOO that I was looking at? Not sure that it was here. Okay, wow. So it's pushing beyond our resistance range. We were expecting 3250, 3521 pullback. If it's really going to do that, then we might resist from 3847. Keep an eye on it though. This is nice, and it's already shifting at the algos right now. It's 10 a.m. It's no wonder, and it's looking like it's going to continue to the upside here. So the next range to look at is 38. I really thought we were going to come back down here, but 3847 to 4104 could be that next stop. So if it is already just if it considered this the validation, then the moves here would, the moves would start to look like, let me look at the center of the triangle. Breakout candle being this one here. Actually, that would be the closure of this one. And that's showing a top side of 42.15. We're already looking at 42.05 though, 41.08. Let me get rid of this thing. All right. Keep an eye on it though, man. Looking very good. This is a technical breakout, so we'll be in office unable to talk, but can listen to your input. Thanks, Jubilee, John, Arca. Josh is holding a space call at 11 a.m. Would you be able to join? My son is already awake. That's going to be very difficult for me to do, but I will try my hardest. I have to get to that guy like now-ish, right? But when SPY dip, need finger cash. Man, yeah, so the SPY is testing that inflection zone. We could face some broader market pressures on Tuesday. Remember market closure, team, on Monday in respects to the Labor Day. Does GNS show accumulation while being shorted? Let's do I have it here? So a good way for you to identify accumulation is actually an upside. So let me just pull up one of these here. Actually, the one that's the incorrect chart. This one. Let me see. So what you're looking at here at this bottom side is consolidation, right? So when you start to increase like this is what you consider accumulation here. And then once you reach that blow off top, this is distribution. right? But as long as you find a floor, you're now breaking market structure and consolidating. So the consolidation process will come to, it'll cease to exist before it'll actually start to accumulate. So at this point, the accumulation could have begun because it is marking the bottom. I would have to do a deeper analysis on that, but yes. All right, team, but yeah, I'll try to make the space call, but I cannot promise, right? But let's go ahead and cut the live right here, team. I got to get to my little guy. I don't know where he is. He's probably in the kitchen somewhere looking for some snacks. On which one? On this one? Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. No, in fact, it still shows a short 5-minute time frame. Still short. 10-minute time frame is still short. And it's still not covering here either. No, yeah, the signal has not printed yet. I'm telling you, there's a potential that we may have found the bottom, but we have to really break that structure a lot more. We have to continue consolidating here. At least maybe 2 more days. Maybe it's just that was a lot of pressure to the upside, dude. 248 is huge, right? So, but yeah, very good question. And I mean, if we're looking at DBSI, yeah, the bears are clearly still in strength. And there is even these are all sell signals too. Short signals are coming in as of now. Is still suggesting short, 70% bear strength. So yeah, the ARQ algos are all kind of confluent. They're all showing still some downside here. But we'll go ahead and observe that, right? And actually, we just got a 30-minute read of a blood diamond here, which suggests a sell-off. So the 102 to about 99 cents could be on the books here. Jubilee John, you got it, man. All right, you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go. Yeah, so I guess it would use that resistance, right, to kind of come back down. We'll see what's up. But honestly, when you move up this hard, this now becomes a validation of support, 3408 to 3521. So if it holds that, good. But if it doesn't, you already know that we are already looking at 3059. All right, team. So hourly on GNS. Damn. That just printed too. That's what I was saying. Literally 15 minutes ago, this printed. Manipulation signal. Expect a potential downside here. Again, probably 102 or maybe even up to 99 cents. But we'll see what's up. The curious thing is that Enhanced MACD is giving you a long signal. That's very curious. So we'll see what's up. All right, team. But you too, Robert, Jubilee John, Joel, Ian Tucker, Danielle, thank you, Joel, everybody, Origin, for coming by. Welby, love you, buddy. Zephram, if you're still here, love you, dude. Joel, Cryptic Trader, love you, dude. And MSA, Marine Services, thank you so much for coming by. Lauren, love you, dude. If any questions, y'all know where to reach me. Yuka Frita, love you, buddy. I'll catch you later. Journey, I'm going to catch you soon. Somebody stocks so little money. I know, I feel that, dude. Me too. All right, team. So let's go ahead and cut it here. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. JVM Studios, love you, buddy. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, have a great weekend, and I'll catch you at the bell on Tuesday. Adios. Yeah.